Today I'm going to unbox and review Hot Toys' Tactical Suit Batman 2.0, otherwise known as the Snyder Cut version. This is sorta an updated version of the previous Hot Toys release of this figure, but made to match Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League movie, but many would say it looks exactly the same as the last figure. Let's find out. The box art is a metallic black and white, which looks really nice, featuring an image of Ben Affleck as Batman on the cover, as well as Zack Snyder's name and the Justice League logo branded dead center. It's a pretty hefty sized box, and sliding out the figure tray, you can immediately see that there are a lot of accessories inside. The packaging is perfect, as you would come to expect from Hot Toys. The figure itself has plastic covering on any area that may scratch, and each accessory is given its own little tray. I own the original release of this particular figure, and now that it's in hand, I pretty much feel it is the exact same figure. I'm looking at it, and I'm not seeing anything that jumps out and says, hey, this is different. I mean, even the cape's the same. It's the same figure. Here are all the accessories laid out, and it's basically what came with the original version of the figure. The only things that are different are the Diorama Base and the Parademon gun. First up are an assortment of hands that are molded really nicely to look like tough leather, with those metal knuckles that you definitely wouldn't want Batman to hit you with. There are two grappling guns included. One looks like a modified sawed-off shotgun. It even has a handle that is painted to look like wood. A lot of detail on it. The second grappling hook has more of a steampunk vibe to it. It's very metallic. I kind of like this one better. And these both come with attachments that will give you the illusion that you're firing off a grappling cable. Next up, these items need no explanation. They're batarangs. Everybody knows what a batarang is. Here are 3 bat grenades. It's pretty self-explanatory. You throw them and they go boom. Looking closely at these 3 faceplates, you can tell that there is a difference from the previous figure. These faceplates have a lot more detail and the color looks better. Down to the stubble, the pinkish around the lips, that little like mole or little bump that's on the side of Ben Affleck's face. I mean, this definitely looks like him, especially when he does this pose here with the grit teeth. That's him. The 3 interchangeable eyepieces seem to be the same as they were for the first figure. The one that comes already on the figure is just staring straight ahead. 2 others, one where he's just sort of looking off to the left, and the others he's looking off to the right. Do a little quick demo of how to get these eyes in and out. This is the tool that is provided to help you swap the eyes in and out of Batman's cowl. To match the look that Batman had in the movie, there are 2 sets of goggles provided. One lays flat over his eyes, and the other one rises up, sort of giving you that look you would have if you had sunglasses and you just flip them up. Here are 3 grappling hook attachment heads. And here are the interchangeable rods that you can use to simulate firing. One is just a straight shot, and there's another one that's slightly curved to give you the illusion that a grapple is just being fired off. And here is one of the new accessories. It's the Parademon gun, which was featured in the Justice League movie. It's a pretty cool piece, very nicely detailed. I do wish it had some kind of light up feature. That would have been really nice, but it's a good piece. This is the biggest addition added to this release. It's the Parademon Diorama Base. It's pretty big. It's kind of cool. It's got a fallen demon on it. If it lit up, that would be really cool to simulate lava, but, you know, I can understand where they were going. The slot where you would stick in the crouch grabber is nicely hidden in the back, so you won't see anything from the front. It's a big base. It's kind of hard to, just put anywhere, especially if you're placing this on a DTOF, it's going to take up most of the space. And here it is with the crouch grabber attached, just to give you the full effect. Okay, yeah, this is just a re-release, but it's a re-release of one of Hot Toys' best figures. The detailing on the costume is absolutely amazing, and because of the weight, it just feels like it's ready for battle. You can get some decent articulation here. The arms and legs flex to a good enough length. I mean, I wouldn't push it too hard, and I wouldn't leave it in a very hard position very long because you don't want anything to happen to the figure. Just look at how cool that looks. The detail on his abs and his chest just looks like he's wearing a suit of armor. Even the belt, look at that. Amazing job that they did on this. And those boots. It's really good stuff here. I'm really not a fan of the cape, but Hot Toys doesn't really make good Batman capes. It would have been a nice touch if this one was wired, but it's not. But you can always get a custom cape. Swapping the magnetic faceplates on and off is pretty easy, and the different expressions do add a lot to the figure. Now, swapping out the interchangeable eyes, that's a little bit more tricky. Basically, what you would have to do is remove Batman's cowl or head, and then use that tool. You would have to stick it up there until it connects. It's sort of like a fork action, and wiggle it around until the eyes pop out. Then there's a little thing where you just have to shake it out because it just doesn't come out. So you just have to shake the thing until you get the thing come out. To put a new set of eyes in, it's basically you're going in reverse. You take the tool and then you just sort of just jam it into the head cowl until you see the eyes pop up. That wasn't so bad. Placing the goggles on, it's a lot easier. Basically, what you would have to do is take off these little clips that are on the side of Batman's cowl. There's one on the left and there's one on the right that leaves an opening. Then what you would do is you would just connect the peg that's on the inside of the visor into those little mounts and clip it in. It's hard to do with one hand, but once it clicks, it's pretty solid. Yeah, that looks good. And it's the same procedure for the fold down goggles. Just click it in. I like this one because you can actually see the eyes right through the visor. That is pretty cool. And this is how Batman looks standing on the Diorama Base on top of a fallen demon. And for comparison, here is Batman with his Justice League buddy, Soups, both done in black. As you can see, Batman stands a little bit bigger. Let's just say it's because he's wearing a suit of armor, but they look good together. Now, do you need to upgrade if you own the previous version of this figure? Nope, not at all. It is basically the same figure, the only difference being that you get the new Diorama Base, you get the Parademon gun, and also the faceplates. They have a better paint job, making it look more Ben Affleck-like. Other than that, I think anybody who has the original doll would be happy with it. This is for those who missed out the first time or people like me who just wanted to replace the figure. But it is a great figure, and especially if you like Batman and you like the Snyderverse films, this is definitely a must for your collection. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel going so I can get more good stuff out to you, and every sub counts. Thank you so much.